Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. Fine morning here. More football news for you. So as usual, if you are new to the channel, subscribe, click the subscribe button and click the notification bell. And don't forget guys, this weekend is the big fight. Anthony Joshua versus Povetkin. If you've still not opened a 1xBet account, the link is in the description. So much to be won from this fight. It's this Saturday, 22nd September, Anthony Joshua versus Povetkin. So I hope you guys take a bet on that game. Bet responsibly. If you're under 18 years, please don't bet. It's for 18 years and above, and please be responsible with your betting. So I'll take you guys through my stories for today, and let's get right into it. First of all, I have news about Asante Kotoko and Paa Kwesi Fabin. Kotoko have reportedly finally accepted Paa Kwesi Fabin's resignation. Coach Kwesi Appiah, on him not being able to handle big players, he commented on that following the defeat to Kenya. And updates on the Anas expose, what has happened to the referees so far and what it means for Ghana football. So let's get right into it. I'll start with Asante Kotoko. We all know Asante Kotoko and Paa Kwesi Fabin had a fallout. He submitted his resignation. Paa Kotoko initially refused to accept the resignation letter, but finally they have accepted it. So the story reads, Asante Kotoko have accepted to part ways with head coach Paa Kwesi Fabin, but the former Ghana under-17 trainer must pay off the club. That's the condition. Fabin, who resigned last Wednesday, did not rescind his decision after a meeting with the executive chairman Dr. Kwame on Sunday. But the coach must comply with section 12.3 of his contract, which states if head coach terminates his agreement before the expiry of the term hereby granted or any extension thereof, he shall to the club the sum equivalent to the sums due him for the unexpired period of the contract. So the club's director of communications, so that's Paa Kwesi Fabin there, he's finally left Asante Kotoko. But you have to pay the club off what he would have been, well, for the duration that's left on his contract. You have to pay the club off for damages and all that. So apparently the video that was leaked of Paa Kwesi Fabin having a call with a South African club was leaked by his wife. It wasn't intentional. It was a mistaken leak by the wife of Paa Kwesi Fabin, and that's quite funny in a way for me, because I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments box. Now we move on to Coach Appiah, and he came under some criticism after his selection for the AFCON 2019 qualifiers. People were, and he was under a lot of criticism for selecting some players, and especially after we lost that game, he was being hammered a lot, and he had a few words for some people. He's saying here that he doesn't owe anybody an explanation for Black Stars call-up. So the story reads, Ghana coach Kwesi Appiah has responded to critics for his call-ups into the senior national team, insisting he owes no one an explanation. His second spell as the Black Stars coach received a lot of backlash from the public after his decision to leave out some key players in last game backfired spectacularly. Now, this is what Kwesi Appiah said. I hear some of my colleagues all the time saying I need to explain my call-ups. Ghana has got thousands of players, he told Ghana Web. There are so many players on my data, so much so that I can sit here and call about 5 different teams, and that is excluding the local-based players. There are so many players. So if I'm going to explain why a player is not playing every time we have a match, how can I explain that? So I believe that if I should even explain, then it should be to fellow technical people who will understand. The Black Stars next game is a double header against Sierra Leone in October. So Coach Kwesi Appiah there, I'll let you guys have a look at the interview right now. Coach Kwesi Appiah explaining why he doesn't owe anyone an explanation.
Some colleagues saying, oh, I need to explain. You see, Ghana has got thousands of players. Look, there are so many players on my data that I can actually sit here and call about 5 different teams. They are all Ghanaians. Even I'm not adding the local based players. Let's talk about just even those in Europe and other countries. There are so many of them. So if I'm going to explain as to why each week or anytime we have a match, the player does not play, then how can I explain that? Me personally, I believe that if I should even explain, it should be technical people, because it should be technical issues, and we need to talk to technical coaches or people who understand your technical or tactical play.
That was Coach Kwesi Appiah there, and he was explaining why he doesn't owe anyone an explanation. I think I agree with him. That's it. Kwesi Appiah further went on to explain that he doesn't have any difficulties managing big players, because most the uncle of the Ayew brothers was suggesting he had that issue. So this is what he said. The important thing is that sometimes the coach has to take a decision that is different from what they expect, and they think the coach is taking that decision because he wants to take some particular player out. But I know what I'm doing, he explained. So at the end of the day, once these big players notice there are some things that are not right and start making them backslide, and there's a young competitor and they might take their position from them, they then kill themselves and stop disobeying irrespective of the status. So Kwesi Appiah there saying why he takes some decisions, it's just to maintain discipline in the squad, not to make some people think they are above and all anyone else. So I'll move on to my next story, and it's about Ghana football. Now, we all know Ana's expose put Ghana football in a serious rut. Now, 14 referees in Ana's expose have been cleared. Signed by the committee's General Secretary, Joseph Aita Mensah, slated 17 September, states that the Referees Association, after conducting further investigation into the number 12 expose, deduced the following officiating officials were found not culpable and have accordingly been acquitted of all alleged offences. So the 14 officials, their names are on your screen right now. Estawo, Deche, Prince Kofi, Wiseman Daganze, Joseph Lai, Edward B. Kwe, Solomon Mode, Joseph Ayambila. I think the names are on your screen right now. You can go to them. These 14 people have been acquitted of any wrongdoing in the Anas expose. To my final story, and Coach IBRAHIM TANKO is wishing Thomas Partey and ASAMOAH very well in the Champions League. We all know tonight is the Champions League, and Thomas Partey and ASAMOAH will be in action. Thomas Partey will be in action for Atletico Madrid. ASAMOAH will be in action for Inter Milan. We wish them all the best. We wish they progress to the knockout stages eventually in December. We will know that. So that has been it for today, guys. I've been your host, Fiawi. Stick to the channel for all the best, and subscribe to my backup channel. First comment. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.